Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, here I'm watching that there are still people coming into the meeting. Okay, we're gonna wait a couple of minutes because it's still 3:01, so we're gonna wait a couple of minutes just to let people, if they are maybe in a bit of retard, to get into the event, and we will kick off it officially. Yeah, I can see that the number of participants is increasing. So yeah, we are doing great. Waiting a couple of minutes just to try to have as much people as possible from the very first minutes of the event. Also, remind all of you that this webinar is going to be recorded. So in case anyone wants to rewatch it, they can really contact me, and if not, we will also post the webinar in the social networks of RES4CITY. Okay, so just to let you know, I think I'm gonna wait another little minute before I start with the semifinal. And yeah, okay. I see people is getting more and more into the event, so I'm not gonna lose any more time, and I think I'm gonna kick off officially this semifinal. Therefore, good afternoon to everyone. Good morning to those ones who are following us from North America and Latin America. Really nice to see you here in the semifinal of the RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon. It is a great honor to have you here today, participants, mentors, judges, and also the stakeholders who has joined us and who are wanting to know which are the latest developments in decarbonization in the urban cities. Today, we celebrate that we have a total of 17 ideas participating in this semifinal, 17 teams that have worked during the last 3 months on their disruptive and innovative ideas. And today, we are finally going to know who is going to make it to the very big final that we will be hosting in Brussels in October 8th. We want to remind that the teams have been receiving mentoring during the last 3 months by experts, but by expert mentors in the fields that have developed their ideas, and with the mentors that also were from the Finnova Foundation, which have provided them with more knowledge to adapt their proposals to obtaining European funding. On the other hand, the development of the ideas has also been complemented with an introductory course to the European funds offered by Finnova, and also with a serious game offered by Artemat, other of the partners of RES4CITY project, in which the participant could begin to raise their ideas and start to build them. And I don't want to really want to take more time because we have a couple of really interesting opponents waiting also in the line. Basically, I want to thank everyone to the work that they have done, to participants, to mentors, and to judges during these months, so that today we can be here. I want to thank you because when someone puts all his commitments and is really wanting to an initiative to go on, to go ahead, to go through all the difficulties, it is always a pleasure to see people that are also committing to these ideas, and it's also very satisfying at the end of the day. So I wanted to take advantage to thank you all for participating and for being part of this RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon. And without more words by my side, I'm going to present to all of you to Juan Biesca, the Director of European Funds of the Finnova Foundation, which is going to offer us some prospects of what will be the next steps in the RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon. So, Juan, the floor is all yours. You can go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, John. Hello, Charlie. How are you? It's a pleasure to see you here. So, well, thank you very much to all of you to be here. It's just for us, it's a quite important moment to see you, all of you here, waiting for the finalists. I'm just going to make a short presentation about where we are and which are going to be the next step. And please, John, if I miss anything, please do not do not forget to remember. So I'm going to start with a short presentation. Let me see if I can share you the screen. Okay. So let's see what is going to happen till the month of October, the next step, and what is going to happen with the semi-finalists and all the finalists in the next few months. Okay. So the important thing is that now there are 17 teams participating with 55 participants from people coming from the 4 continents and 11 countries. And for us, this is quite important because I think that we reach the objective to involve more or less the whole world. Normally, European project is quite difficult to get these figures. People coming from all the world, and we are really happy to reach this figure. So thank you very much for participating. For us, it's quite important because also Finnova want to intern to make international programs, not only in the European Union, and it's good to have you here. More or less, here you can see today we are on the point number 30th of July. Okay, today we're going to have this pre-final to prepare the next meeting, and during the month of August and September we are going to upgrade all the ideas of the acceleraton with euro corrections, making pitch elevators and showcasing ideas in different events. For example, I think, John, if I don't mistake, I think we're going to have something in Figma in Malaga, I think, presenting some ideas. And finally, in point number 5, the 8th of October, we're going to have the final, the pitch and hour ceremony that is going to be held in Brussels in one of the biggest events of the European Union, okay, in the regions and cities week of the Committee of the Regions. We are going to organize an official event of the Committee of the Regions uh, in an event with more than 10,000 participants. So a part of the prize, I think, is going to be important for the finalists, the let's say the marketing and the visibility that you can get in this big event. I don't know if someone of you have participated in this event, but it's going to be a great event, an official event of the Committee of the Regions, the 8th of October. And finally, the point number 6, the acceleration ticket. And this is going to be an important part for us because we're going to work with the winner right now, trying to bring these ideas that you got in mind to convert it into a European project in the different call for proposals of the European Union, and trying to get money from the European Union just to bring to the market your idea. So we will work with you mainly, and we will see in the near future, and taking into account the ideas of the winners, we will work mainly 3 programs with you. And I hope that you know, because you have participated in a training program. So I hope that you know what I'm talking about. First of all, we will work with the Horizon Europe program, mainly with innovation actions type of projects. There are projects with a TRL near to the market, TRL 5, TRL 7. TRL is technology readiness level. It is a program quite interesting, the biggest program for research and innovation. I will work with you with innovation actions. Perhaps, depending on the ideas, we will work with you also with the LIFE program, which is a demonstration program we will bring your idea to a pilot, to a demonstrator, okay? And finally, and the most important program, I think that will be important for you, even if you win the final or not, you have to know this program is the EIC Accelerator, the European Innovation Council Accelerator. It's a program that is prepared particularly for startups. Okay? I mean, the European Commission wanted to launch a program to have something similar to the MIT in the United States. I don't know if we reach this idea, but it's a quite important program of the European Union to launch and to bring into the market ideas from startups. You can get with this program 2.5 million euros at 70% of funding from the European Commission. And even if you are a finalist, we will work with you. But even you in the networking of the RES4CITY program, in the different hubs that we've got, you can also participate and prepare your own proposal in this program that is quite interesting. Okay. Right now, today we will make the announcement of the finalists. Okay, during the 1st, 3rd of August, we will send some joint reports to be great for the big final, and the rest of the time we'll prepare for the pitch elevators and meetings with mentors, etc., to prepare the 8th of October. The 8th of October. Well, which are the benefits to being selected in this process? First of all, to be part of a dynamic ecosystem fostering circular economy, innovation. Secondly, you can have a global impact of your ideas. Your solutions could shape the future of renewable energy and the fuel technologies in urban settings. For me, the most important, the networking. Be part of the RES4CITY community. I mean, this is for me the most important thing. You know that something that makes particular the European project is that you have to work in a consortium, a partnership. Sometimes you can work directly with your startup, but normally there are different of partners in a European project. So being part of the RES4CITY community, I think, is quite important. And also showcasing finalist ideas in different events and fairs. For example, we're making big efforts in a fair that is going to happen in Malaga, in Spain, the East Moving and Green City events. A great event where a lot of cities, a lot of regions, and a lot of public administrations and people, startups looking to implement in different cities their ideas are going to be there. So this is going to be also an important benefit for the finalists. Okay, so I just came here to say thank you for participating today, and I wish you the best luck today. And I hope to see you soon in October in this event of the Committee of the Region. So thank you very much to all of you for being here. John, the floor is yours, and good luck to all of you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Juan, for your words and for basically letting us, the participants, which will be the next steps on this RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon. And now I got also as a panelist Charlie Lamento, Global Hub Network International Team Leader for RES4CITY, one of the partners of RES4CITY project. And in the next minutes, Mr. Lamento is going to explain to us which are the main activities of his company, aligned, of course, with sustainability, one of the main cores of this Accelerathon. So, Mr. Lamento, the floor is all yours. Mr. Lamento, we cannot hear you. Please, can you unmute your mic? Mr. Lamento? Okay, perfect. Yeah,
Here we go. Sorry.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, now can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you bright and clear, so you can go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to speak briefly I'm just so excited about not only the people that are giving their own, volunteering their time, but the people that have all these great ideas about renewable energy and trying to make a better world for us all. I just wanted to briefly talk about GH&I only for this reason, and that is we want a partnership with you because we believe that partnership with passionate individuals, again, individuals that are passionate about the same things related to renewable energy, is a good thing. GH&I is a nonprofit, privately funded Swiss non-governmental organization, and we very much believe in partnership and in sharing everything that we have with our partners, because we feel like that is a win-win success for any kind of a project, including this one. So briefly, I will go through a couple things. One is that GH&I really is a humanitarian aid and development organization, internationally speaking. We work on these areas of water, sustainability, food, healthcare, income, that is micro businesses, and education, both the adolescents and adults. Over the past 24 years, GH&I has become really a proven leader in helping the poor by teaching village communities how to solve their own problems by using local resources. We also find that the partnerships that we have gained at the United Nations and in projects like this, we like to share our projects and share the communities that we work in with you. So there are opportunities here that we hope will stem from this project that you have access to. We currently have 31 projects, these humanitarian projects around the world at presently. As you can see, that we're passionate about going to places where other NGOs will not go, so that we can help themselves and help them solve their problems related to sustainability, including the environment. We also, as a part of Globe Hope Network International, we also have what we call, which is kind of what I focus a lot of my time on, is the Geneva Institute for Leadership and Public Policy. And this is really, as it speaks for itself, this idea of training leadership and public policy so that the legal environment, I'm a lawyer, the legal environment is sound, and that this way we can work together with foreign aid organizations in order to help those who cannot help themselves. Globe Hope Network International has been privileged to be a consortium member of the RES4CITY project, and we're learning so much from the universities and from the research institutes that it's going to add value. We hope that we can add value, and we're definitely getting value from all the partners, wonderful partnerships that we have, including learning from some of the new participants now that are going to be a part of this acceleration competition. GH&I, we do work on individual environmental projects. We have this idea that, and wherever we go in these projects, we spend up to 5 years with these specific villages. So what's really great about, once we help them solve one or two of the problems, whether it's water sustainability or food sustainability, we then have access to talk to them about, right, environmental projects. And the poorest of the poor, which is who we work with, the last thing on their list of importance is environmental related issues. It's just the nature of survival. Food and housing and water, those kinds of things are very important. But once we get in there, we're able to then help them work on, and they're excited about it, by the way, work on projects that better the environment. I'm an international lawyer, of course, and so a couple of things that I do for Globe Hope Network International is obviously represent us as the permanent representative at the United Nations. So again, we like to use those relationships that we have to share those with our partners so that we can take advantage of the resources at the UN, as well as the networking opportunities that help both our partners so that they can also have access to those same resources, and they could better themselves and better their projects as well. So I'm also the legal advisor that helps GH&I function worldwide, as there are many different legal systems and laws and kinds of issues that we need to deal with on a regular basis. We're also excited because we have a new project with the Gangwon province, which is in South Korea, and we're also doing peace building. So these are projects that we think are very important these are the kind of projects that I think once you get started in working with the community, opens up organizations to other kinds of work. We're very excited about this project, and we hope that we get to also extend. It's interesting because our South Korean partners have now, we're working with 6 of the top universities in South Korea, and what we've created recently is a memorandum of understanding with those 6 top universities in South Korea to work on RES4CITY work. So this is great news, not only for GH&I, but it's also good news for our partners and anyone else who feels like they can add value to the work that we're doing, and so that we can help better your projects as well with our contacts. I also work at the United Nations Office for Drugs and Crime, and that is not work with them, but we're a partner with the organization, partnership with the organization because of our UN consultation. And I'm very passionate about this idea of human trafficking and working to stop sexual violence against children. As a former prosecutor, of course, this is what was my lead into GH&I 15, 16 years ago. So that's also part of the work that I do. So thank you for taking the time to listen to me. Here's my email address. I'm always willing to speak with you. If you need advice, if you need contacts, if you need resources, I'm here to serve you, because we know, again, that partnership is the key to success in anything that we're doing. We can't do things alone. And so I've learned even more from our wonderful RES4CITY Consortium. So thank you. I'm excited about the semifinal, and also want to learn from all of these new participants who have these great projects. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lamento, for letting us know which are these main activities for your company. And right to the very last words you said, we are gonna get to know now which are these 17 ideas that have been developed during the last months. So we are gonna have a little recap, okay, of these ideas. Just let me start sharing my screen. And yeah, here we should be watching the ideas. Okay, are you watching them? Okay, that's a yes for everyone. So yeah, let's go with this little recap, okay, for the 17 ideas. Okay, as you may know, we had in total 4 challenges in this RES4CITY Accelerathon, and these ideas were addressing one of them. This first one was optimizing electric vehicle charging efficiency through smart energy solutions, and there we have 5 ideas presented. The first one is the ELAB City 5.0 all-in-one city mobility solution, sustainable, inclusive idea. The teammates were Matias Esoin, Jordi Sanchez, and Maria Morillas from Spain. And their idea consisted in redefining the concept of sustainable mobility from its very roots. They want to, the idea is focused on a blueprint for a massive seamless integration between all mobility solutions and services like executive consultancy, turnkey software solution, any hardware needed for any project, tech office, and after sales. The second idea we got in this challenge is called Evolve, and the teammates are Jonatas Mansoli, Lucelio Costa, and Rodolfo. Rodolfo Castro. Sorry, I wasn't aware to. I couldn't see it with all the little windows here in the Zoom. And the focus of their idea is developing a software solution to create a software that can intelligently manage and optimize the EV charging process, reducing charging time and improving energy efficiency. They also want to address other objectives, like implement route optimization, integrate into the electric market, the use of renewable energies for sure, and the creation of a grid infrastructure. The third idea is called Shorai Plus, and the teammate in this case is Mohamed Kassem from Yemen, but based in Belgium. And his idea basically is focused into leading the EV charging revolution through data-driven optimizations. And the objectives are quite clear in this case: developing a tool that can accurately assess the energy requirements of the electric vehicle users and identifying the optimal sizing of the sustainable energy system. Then also it's going to try to optimize the initial investment cost of integrating RES for electric vehicle charging by considering factors such as equipment cost, installation and maintenance expenses, and government incentives. And then last but not least, to promote the adoption of RES for electric vehicle charging and contributing to the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. The fourth idea is the idea from Solidarity International FEW system. The participants, the teammates in this case, are Ricardo Moreira da Silva from Portugal, Gitana Martinez from England, and Camille Latham from California, the USA. And in this case, their idea, called FEU, Food, Energy and Water Evaluation System, is focused on trying to know the KPIs of this evaluation system, as they will help track progress, evaluate the effectiveness of implemented measures, and to ensure that the protected goals are being met, as they assure that by tracking these KPIs, the FEW system for RES4CITY project can effectively measure the impact of food security, energy efficiency, and water management, ensuring that it meets its goals of enhancing urban resilience and sustainability. Finally, the very last idea on this challenge is called eSpark, Efficient Smart Power and Advanced Renewable Charging. And the participants are Kodrina Lauth, Andres Bublik, Emin Askerov, Kalazani Asant, Koth Pascal, and Andreas Becker. And what they are proposing basically is an efficient smart power with advanced renewable charging, as they want to propose, as I want to address, the following objectives: optimizing the EV charging infrastructure to address grid inefficiencies, integrate the renewable energy sources into the EV charging systems, implement smart grid technologies and AI-driven energy management systems, develop the cost-effective and modular charging solutions tailored to local needs, and enhancing public awareness and adoption of EVs through improved infrastructure. Now we are going all straight to the second challenge, that it was the realization of efficient soil and land management through shifting business operations in line with the principles of circular economy. This was the challenge with the most ideas, as we had in total 6 ideas in this semi-final. The first one is from the team Wake Maloca. The participants are Mayalita Fur, Maria Cristina Rojas, Janet Rojas, Cristina Mora, and Nicolas Sanchez, and they are coming from West Ciudad Salitre from Bogota, Colombia. In this case, what they are proposing is a pilot project of efficient irrigation systems and management of organic fertilizers for urban gardens in precisely in their hometown in West Ciudad Salitre in Bogota. The objectives are developing the irrigation and soil enrichment solutions for urban gardens, adapting as adapted alternatives to climate change. In this case, it will be 3 stages: the pilot project, the transfer to the European communities, and the sustainability of strategies. The second goal is encouraging educational processes of awareness and transformation of community practices for rainwater use and household organic waste disposal. And last one would be the promotion of collaboration for citizen science in scientific spaces of public engagement. The second idea is from the team Wildescar, Woodland Integration for Landscape Diversity and Sustainable City Adaptation and Resilience. And the people who are leading this team are Luana Itzicupo from Brazil and Luke Roberts from the UK. What they are proposing is basically an idea that will cover the following objectives. It will be the developing of an integrated multifunctional urban agroforestry system, outcomes-oriented strategy through land management and circularity. Then monitoring carbon sequestration and bioenergy production to estimate the decarbonization and energy security. And last, the development of a roadmap based on urban agroforestry systems, a sustainable, resilient, and smart city management strategy containing an urban circular metabolism, time and costs, and for sure best practices for a just transition. The third idea in this case, it comes from Mexico, from the team that's called hashtag Urban Green Roots, Compact Cities and Circular Economy Synergies in Mexico. The teammates are Tania Romero, Aldo Partida, Mauricio Porte, and Daniela Olivares. And in this case, they are proposing a really complex idea with 7 different objectives that are focused in the promotion of the compact urban development, enhancing the environmental sustainability, improving sustainable urban mobility, boosting also economic vitality, and then for last, strengthening the social cohesion, ensuring water efficiency and reuse, and the promotion, for sure, of urban agriculture. The next idea we have in this second challenge, it's from the Dexter Rising Spirit Technologies team, that in this case, they are focusing on the on sustainable hydroponics for efficient land and soil management. This team comes from Zimbabwe, and there we got the teammates that are Ntombifikile Nkube, Mashi Mashaka, and Quensley Nkube. And as I told, their idea is focused on the fostering of this hydroponics for efficient land and soil management. They are trying to cover 5 different objectives with this idea: increasing the agricultural efficiency and sustainability, the promotion of the employment and skills development, enhancing food security, the use of innovative and affordable solutions, and the expansion the market reach and impact of their idea. Another idea we have also that is addressing this second challenge is coming from the eco-friendly cleaning revolution idea. In this case, we have another idea that is also coming from Africa. In this case, it's coming from Lusaka, the capital city of Zambia. And there we got Frida Zambo, Aaron Lungu, and Gobokani Muhulu. Their idea is trying to cover the following objectives. They're trying to develop and launch a new eco-friendly cleaning products. They want to expand the service provision and to commercial and industrial clients. They're also going to try to establish a strategic partnership with European eco-friendly industry leaders. They want also to enhance their impact through mentorship and resources from the acceleration program. And finally, they will also offer cleaning services using sustainable practices, providing at the same time education and training on eco-friendly cleaning methods, and engaging communities in environmental awareness and activism. And if I'm not wrong, the very last idea we have from this second challenge, it comes from the team named Terra Care Hub. They are 2 Mexican teammates. We have here Paola Monserrat Martinez Lopez and Reinaldo Hinojosa Contreras. And we have here the main aspects that their idea is trying to cover. They want to ensure that this platform is accessible for the stakeholders with 100% data and a friendly interface during the initial year. Then they want to also implement the geographic information system into the Terra Care Hub innovation to enhance the European territories, land and soil using planning for the first year. They are also planning to organize at least 15 tutorials, webinars, and workshops during this very first year to encourage awareness about sustainable soil use and composting by 20%, promoting efficient soil and management practices. And in the first 2 years, they want to expand the urban green infrastructure by 15%, enhancing urban land management, minimizing the heat urban island effect, and improving soil health. Now we're going ahead with the third challenge that it was focused in the hydrogen production, as we can see in the name of the challenge itself. And we have gathered some ideas that are willing to design this green hydrogen production project. In this case, we got 3 different ideas that have made it to the semi-final. The very first idea is from the team called Hybrids. And this team is based in Porto, in Portugal, in the University of Porto, in the Faculty of Engineering of this Portuguese university. And we got the teammates, we got these 5 Portuguese people: João Diaz, Luis Alves, Ricardo Coelho, Vitor Pereira, and Paula Diaz. And what they are proposing is basically an an idea focused on the biogas splitting for CO2 negatives hydrogen production. The objectives of this idea would be cost-effective and easy to implement technology for producing green hydrogen with negative carbon footprint. Then the development of an innovative low-temperature reactor that also produces tubular graphite carbon with a high market value, and the demonstration of a pilot units with a production of capacity 1 kilo of hydrogen per hour, reaching TRL6. The second idea on this challenge, it comes from the team XLPEC. They are also coming from the University of Porto for this Faculty of Engineering. So thank you very much to this university, because you were really committed to this accelerathon. In this case, we got also Paula Diaz as other of the teammates, and they were joining her Amin Khan, Felipe Francisco, Leonardo Rodriguez, Telmo Lopez, and Tania Lopez. Also, in this case, their idea is titled XLPEC Integrated Photoelectrochemical Cells for large-scale decentralized green hydrogen production. And the objectives to cover are the decentralized and decoupled production of green hydrogen using solar energy, the development of a disruptive photoelectrochemical device that allows hydrogen and oxygen production decoupled in time and space, and a demonstrator of 200 centimeters square based on earth-abundant materials, operating for more than 3 months under relevant conditions and producing 3 grams of hydrogen per hour at a levelized cost of €3 the kilogram. And the third final idea for the third challenge is from a team that their name is HIDES. They are coming from Latin America, from Colombia, and there we got Jorge Melo, Luis Wellman, Paola Melo, Sebastián Melo, and Beatriz Restrepo. In this case, their idea is titled High Intensity Dispatchable Energy Source, and the objectives to cover are the reduction of GHG emission above 4,276 CO2. Then the fluctuation of renewable energy sources compensated with additional 17 EGs of renewable energy or more, diverting from incineration and or landfill disposal waste, the energy transformation efficiency increasing from actual media of 35% into 80%, and focusing on industries net zero for reach 1 and 2, and partly also to reach this third objective. And last, building energy grid demand reduction in 29%. And the very last fourth challenge, it's focused in the revalorization of grey water in the urban environment. And in this case, we got also another 3 ideas that have made it to this semi-final. In the first place, we got this team whose name is Blue Drops, and is composed by 3 people, by Edu Sarda, Blanca Huetas, and Eduardo Labrador, the 3 of them coming from Spain. And their idea is called Driving Grey Water Reuse Opportunities for Proactive Sustainability. The objectives in this case would be the development of an interactive educational platform, creating an engaging web platform with infographics, games, and a water map to educate on grey water use. Then also linked to this, they are going to try to raise awareness and foster acceptance, increasing this public awareness and acceptance of grey water reuse, and then implementing and expanding the sustainable practices that will be conducted from the pilot projects. The second idea is focused on the gym electricity for agriculture grey water. The teammates are Jean-Baptiste Ayisi Etem from Cameroon and Emmanuel Kahabo Moshe from Botswana. In this case, the title of their idea is Harnessing Gym Electricity for Agriculture Grey Water Treatment in Semi-Urban and Remote Areas of Developing Countries, and they got 4 objectives: the development of a prototype agriculture grey water treating powered by gym electricity, the evaluation of a technology on a real-life situation or scenarios in different geographical locations, building a sustainable and effective business model, and the creation of a collaborative ecosystem comprising academic and research institutions, investors, innovators, NGOs, and multilateral organizations for scaling up their project. The second idea is called Ramotsua Green Plan. It is also coming from Africa, from the Ramotsua district in Botswana. And the participants are Denis Maswabi and Johannes Mokgosi. And their idea is focused in the wastewater revaluation, and their objectives will be the mitigation of the climate change effects, building an environmental sustainability and promotion of public health, the development and replication of this business model based on green and circular economy, and influence in the national policy for Botswana to attain carbon neutrality by year 2050. And these were the ideas for this fourth challenge. And with this, we have made a little recap of all the 17 ideas that has been involved in this RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon. Right now, I would like to also give a little space for the mentor that has been involved in this RES4CITY Accelerathon. We've had in total 16 mentors coming also from most of them from the partners of RES4CITY. So here we're going to have also a little recap of the mentors of this Accelerathon. From the Universidad Politécnica de Valencia, we have Álvaro Manso Burgos, a PhD candidate and researcher in this university who has been focused mentoring challenges 1 and 4, and David Ribó Pérez, assistant professor also in this university who has been focused in the challenges 1 and 3. There we got Per Sivert Nielsen, senior researcher at the Technical University of Denmark, who has been mentoring challenges 1 and 2, and Hadil Hamad, master student of science in business and economics at Halmstad University, who has been mentoring challenges 1 and 2. Then we got João Bigota, professor in the University of Coimbra, who has been focused in challenge 1, and Sheila Delkic, a process operator in Santa Maria, who has been mentoring a challenge coming from the second topic. Then we got Nino Gomez, manager and consultant, who has been mentoring also ideas from the challenge 4, and Adrian Noeda, EU project officer from Finnova Foundation, who has been mentoring a challenge from the second topic. Ignacio Guillamón, it has also been one of the mentors from the Universidad Politécnica de Valencia, and has been mentoring an idea from the second challenge. Then we got Jorge Pimenta, the director of the Instituto Pedro Nunes, that has been also mentoring an idea coming from the second challenge. Vivata Sagnon, PhD student and teaching assistant at the University of Grenoble-Alpes, who has been also helping with the third challenge. Then we got Karina Wisniewska, service range manager in marketing department and global project manager and lead for circular economy at Saint-Gobain Ecofond, who has been mentoring a team from the challenge 3. And finally, the last 2 mentors we had were Swarit Gaur, a research assistant at Maynooth University, and actually who are the actual leaders of the RES4CITY project, who has been mentoring ideas from the challenge 1 and 2, and Kanishka Mendekar, PhD candidate and researcher from IRESI, that has been also mentoring ideas from the second challenge. A big thank you for sure for all the mentors who has been making a little spot in their timetables to help us to go through this Accelerathon. And I'm sure also that the teams you have mentored, they are quite happy with the work that you have done. So thank you very much to all the mentors. And last but not least, I would like to present the jury panel that has composed I have 2 more. I have 2 more mentors to mention. Really sorry. We have also Masam Rostamipur, master student of an MBA at the Halmstad University, who has been helping with the third challenge, and Wendy Vuit, R&D project manager and facilitator at OMTRE, who has been mentoring also a team in the challenge 4. Thank you very much also to you. Sorry for overlapping with the next slide. And yeah, now we can go to present the jury panel of this RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon. Those are the people who have selected which will be the finalists in the very big finale in October 8 in Brussels. And we are gonna present them also really quickly. We have in total a panel of 7 people. The first one was Anne Hornum Sokup, an expert in finance and public transportation, who has been evaluating ideas from the challenge 2 and 4. Then we got Paker Tambi Abdul Salam, Dean and Professor at the Asian Institute of Technology, who has been mainly focused on evaluating ideas from the first challenge. Then we have Simón Guerrero Cruz, Assistant Professor at the Asian Institute of Technology also, who has been evaluating challenges, the 2 and 4 challenges. Then we got Virginia Raffaeli, the Senior Sustainability Consultant at DNV, who has been mentoring this first challenge. Sorry, mentoring, evaluating the ideas from the first challenge. Also, a big thank you to Robert Kalin, professor at the University of Strathclyde, who has been focused evaluating ideas from second challenge. Tomás Sánchez, the director of SOIH2 hydrogen cluster, who has been for sure evaluating the ideas focused in the hydrogen. And last, we had Sori Mitchell, Group Chief Legal and Compliance Officer at Chapman Freeborn Air Chartering, who has been evaluating ideas from the first challenge. Also, for sure, a huge thank to all the jury panel who has also taken a bit of their time to evaluate their ideas. We are very thrilled that you were interested in this initiative. And also a huge thank you to Mr. Lamento, to the second panelist of this meeting, because thanks to him, we've had this wonderful panel evaluating their ideas, and I'm sure that they have scaled up all the ideas that were presented in this semifinal. So we know the ideas, we know the mentors, we know the juries. I think it's time to just go big and let everybody know who are gonna be the finalists of this RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon. We are gonna have in total 4 finalists who are gonna make it to this big finale in October 8th in Brussels. This final is gonna be holded, and it's gonna be enmarked in the European Week of Regions and Cities. Before going ahead, also a big thank you to all the participants. You have made a great job. I know it has been a bit tough to follow sometimes, but we are really pleased to have you these last months here. I hope for the ones who are gonna be more involved in the accelerathon, that it was something good for you, that you could have a lot of positive parts of participating in the accelerathon. And remember that you are now part of the RES4CITY family, so you can bond with us anytime you want. You can contact us, and we are gonna there for you. And I'm gonna take it longer. I'm gonna announce right now the finalists, and please note that I'm gonna do it in a completely random order, because there was a punctuation, but we're gonna announce them in a completely random order. So the very first finalist of this RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon is the Hybrid team, first finalist from the University of Porto, from the Faculty of Engineering. Huge congrats to Joao Diaz, Luis Alves, Ricardo Coelho, Vitor Pereira, and Paula Diaz. Congratulations, team. You've done a really great job, and you are gonna be still involved in this competition. So huge congratulations for you guys. The second finalist is the ELAB City 5.0 team, composed by Matias Esoin, Jordi Sanchez, and Maria Morillas. Also, a huge congrats to all of you. We'll be really eager to see which are your your next steps to the very big final in Brussels. The third finalist in this case is the Blue Drops team, composed by Edu Sarda, Blanca Huetas, and Eduardo Labrador. Also, a really huge congratulations to you guys. Wonderful work that it has been for sure shown in this case. And the very last finalist in this accelerathon is the Wake Maloca team from Colombia, from West Ciudad Salitre in Bogota. Huge congratulations to Mayali Tafur, Maria Cristina Rojas, Janet Rojas, Cristina Mora, and Nicolas Sanchez, who has reached the 4th spot in this final of the RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon. I'm watching in these little windows a lot of clapping. Also, I'm watching that the chat is on fire, congratulating the finalists. For sure, a huge congratulations to the 4th finalist, to Wake Maloka, to High Bright, to Blue Drops, and to Elab City 5.0. We'll be contacting you in the following days just to let you know which are going to be the following steps in this accelerathon. But guys, you are going to still be able to win this European acceleration ticket, who might take your idea into reality thanks to the European funding. For the rest of the teams, it has been a really tough competition. We've had a really bunch of great ideas. So you can be sure that your ideas were great. I've been basically checking all the evaluations, and I can make sure of that. But competition is like that. There has to be winners and losers in this case. But as I told you earlier, please remind that you are now part of the RES4CITY family. You've been involved in this RES4CITY Startup Europe Accelerathon. You have made a great work in these last 3 months following a really long competition that it has required to a lot of meetings and a lot of work. So we truly appreciate the work you have done, guys. And please make sure that you can reach us anytime you want. You can also follow up the latest updates of the project in our social media. And as I repeated already a couple of times, but I want this to be really highlighted. If you want to reach us in any time, you can do it. We are going to also take you into account for further opportunities that are related to fostering ideas that are focused in the decarbonization of urban areas, or in areas that are focused in the accelerathon topics. So maybe today it was no, but in the future it can be for sure yes. And once again, thank you very much for your commitment and your participation in this accelerathon. And this is everything by my side, guys. I want to thanks a lot. I want to thank once again to everyone who has joined the accelerathon, who has joined also this semifinal. I hope it was from your interest getting a closer overview of the latest updates in hydrogen production, in the revalorization of grey water, on EV charging ideas, and the soil and management. A huge thank you from Belgium, from Brussels, and I hope we'll see very soon once again. And please keep updated to the latest updates of the RES4CITY project. And we will also reach you in case you want to attend online to the very big finale of October 8th in Brussels. So thank you very much and have a nice day.